Welcome back to another video. Today's just going to be another little short catch up and a chat video, and I'll be doing a little bit of paint correction in this video while we're chatting. So what I'm going to do is try if I can get rid of this peel along here. I don't know if you can actually pick that up on camera, but the paint finish is not bad on the doors. It's quite flat, a few little marks here and there, but it's quite peely through this section here. So I'm going to see if I can actually remove some of the peel from in here, mostly at this end here. What I like to do first is just give the panel a bit of a spritz with just some quick detailer. It smells amazing, this stuff. I don't know what he puts in it, but it does smell good. Actually reminds me of, there used to be a guitar shop up north when I used to live in Sheffield, and I used to spend a lot of time in there on my days off and weekends, and it smells just like this. It really brings back the memories of, you know, that shop. So I don't know what it is, but it does smell really good. Anyway, I digress. Alright, so the panel's all nice and clean, just with a, like I say, a little bit of detailer. So what I'm going to do now, I'm going to go in just with a little bit of 1500 first, I think. You can either use dry 1500, which I don't mind doing. It's quite an easy process doing it dry. And just gently go over the areas you want to try and flat back. Sometimes I like to use just a little block to actually block on the actual paintwork. This is just a little piece of plywood which I've sanded down to a nice flat finish with all the edges all smooth, and then I can use a little bit of wet and dry. This is my preferred method, but you can actually, like I say, use a dry sanding disc if you want, but I like to use wet, a little block. I use glass cleaner in a Jack Daniels bottle as a lubricant, and I just gently go along the panel, each little area, try and flat it out as much as possible, wiping occasionally just with a nice bit of clean tissue paper just to see what I'm doing slowly but surely, just taking the top edge off and see where the peel is. Just through there you can just see. Just generally just move it across. Thought I'd do this afternoon just to relax a little bit. Went horse riding this morning, so my legs are actually killing me. It was a good experience though. I think I might be addicted to that horsepower as well as engine horsepower. Yeah, so basically just go all the way along, gently just rubbing away, getting it as flat as possible. Little short movements, better than big old strokes. As long as it's nice and clean, you shouldn't get any scratches in it. There's loads of paint on here, I know, because I painted it. I think it's probably 5 coats of paint on here. It's probably, on the main panels, 2 have been taken off because I've really flattered this. The main panels, just these areas through here, I've never actually flattered them. This is just gun finish, so I just wanted to improve it. I'm going to go around the whole car actually, like I said in the previous video, and just improve the paint here and there. Get rid of any little imperfections, little runs. There's a slight, I don't know if you can see, up on this top of this wing here, there's a slight run, shadow of a run. So where it's basically, as the paint's dried, it's tightened up and pulled back, and where I've removed the run, you can still see a slight shadow. It's barely visible. And if you weren't in the know and you didn't know what to look for, you probably wouldn't even notice it. But I'd probably flat that out as well. Anyway, but we'll see. I'm just going to do these today. Just generally just clean up the paint as much as I can and relax in the garage. Nice place to be. When I've done all that with 1500, I'll then go over with a 2000. This is 2000 Abralon. It's a wet and dry disc. I won't use the block on this. and then I'll just gently improve the actual finish there, remove any 1500 marks, stay away from the edges. I'll do all this section in a minute when I move the camera out of the way. Quick wipe, as you can see, direct gloss, no clear coat on this at all, it's all solid colour, gives it that nice wet look, old fashioned sort of look, which is what I wanted. Right, a little bit more work there I think, and through here, and I'll do this section up here, and then we'll start polishing. So that's all nice and flat now. I don't know if you can see on camera, it's all like a matte finish, it's got no shine on it. You know, it's all pretty much level. I'm going to be using my DA polisher today just to polish this back up with my 3M head on there. It's my 3M polishing head. Give it a little bit of a lube with some glass cleaner, using some cutting paste just to bring back the shine. Stop that on there. I may not be able to hear me talking over the machine in a sec. So I'm going to just run it at a medium speed, but I think I'm probably on something like a 3.5, and we'll just move it gently back and forth, bringing the shine back to the paint. Doesn't take much. Pretty good. A little bit, a few areas here I might just go over again, just give them a little bit more of a buff, and then we'll go on to the second stage of polish, which is the 3M again, the yellow polish. It's almost run out of that as well, so we'll get some more of that. I'm thinking of trying one of the new 3-in-1 polishes, where basically it degrades as the more you use it, it degrades down. It goes from a cutting polish to a fine finishing polish. I think Auto Finesse do one, and is it Minzerna or Mizerna? They do one as well, so I'm probably going to give that a go over the next couple of weeks. So I'll probably do a review on here and tell you what it's like, if it's any good at all. Okay, so that's all the first stage of the polishing done. That's just the cutting head. I did just quickly buzz over the actual main panel as well, just to clean it up a little bit. Still got a little bit of contaminant in there, so I may just go over that a little bit again. But it's coming out, I don't know if you can see a reflection in that. Pretty good. So second stage, like I said, is going to be the yellow cutting paste from 3M, which is the finer finishing. It's a little extra fine, I should call it. There we go. Just whack a bit on there. Excuse fingers. There like that. Did a little bit over around the handle as well, so there's a bit of peel there. Just make sure you're in shot. Yep. So the next head I'm going to be using, I don't actually use the yellow head. On the next stage I use this red head. This is slightly finer than the yellow, so it's like in between. Excellent, look at that. Really improving the gloss. I'm really happy with that now through there. A little bit of peel there. If you can see it on camera, I have my hand in the shot now. There's a little bit of peel just at the end here, so I might try and just get that out and then just go over the same 2 stages again. But I think you'll agree that's a pretty good reflection in there now. Quite happy with that through there. I may even just hit that again with 3M. There's a few little sweatbacks where the paint starts to go matte again as it sort of polish and the heat comes out of the panel. It just sort of goes matte again. So give that another buff over with the DA polisher just to bring the gloss back. And then we'll finish it off with a nice coat of show wax. Protect it, give it that extra wet look. And it's job done. I've done a couple of other videos on here on the channel with paint correction, so if you want to go back and have a look at those, I'm going to be a bit more in depth in those. This is just a quick little catch up and a chat video. If you've liked this video, don't forget to drop me a comment below. Stay tuned for more content, and I'll see you on the next video. Oh, don't forget to subscribe. Cheers.